Alright guys, have you been following me? Oh my goodness, what a crazy day I have had. And it did not end. It did not end. Let me take my hair down for a minute and relax with you guys. Oh my goodness. I had a nightmare. A Christmas Eve nightmare. Let me tell you all about it. Holy smokes. I don't know what I got myself into, guys, today. I do not know what I got myself into. Let me get the lighting a little bit better in here. There we go. So yeah, you guys saw my last videos. I'm like, where is my check? Where is my check? You have to confront people, guys. You just have to. So finally, this lady meets me at the grocery store. I had to chase down my check today. And she's like, I'm so sorry. You know, my business partner closed down the restaurant. And she's giving me these excuses. And I said, you know, you could have told me you were closed down. I said, I text you every single day. You told me you'd have work for me tomorrow. I text you every day. You ignored me. You ignored my phone calls. She played dumb and said, oh, I text you? You text me? I said, yeah, I text you. So I was not very happy at this point, guys. She gave me my check and I was pretty ticked off. I said, you know, you could have told me too that you wanted me to meet you at the restaurant. The shopping, the store. I went to church today and had to go all the way down south to the restaurant. And then because you didn't tell me, I had to go all the way up north here. You could have told me. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I go, I forgive you. So this was good, guys. I was able to give forgiveness on Christmas to somebody. But I was still ticked off. I said, okay, fine. I said, the bank probably isn't even open now. And sure enough, it wasn't. I missed the bank. I had the bank saying, yeah, we'll cash it. We'll cash it for you. You don't have to have it on hold. We'll cash it. Well, the bank was closed, so I go to Walmart where my bank is located, and they're closed. Walmart can't cash the check because they said sometimes their machine works and sometimes it doesn't. So then I deposit it in the ATM machine, and what did it say? It said, oh, no money because it has to clear. So she told me, oh, it will probably clear, right? I said, no, it didn't clear. I said, I have to wait now. And then with the holiday, right? So she just didn't want to pay me today. So she goes, can you come into work? I said, I will text you with my schedule. So here I am. I'm still not getting paid. All she cares about is me coming into work. So I let her know what happened, that I still am not paid, right? And so I confronted her some more. And I'm like, you know, you told me you'd pay me today. You waited forever. And I kind of laid into her some more, guys. And then I said, okay, so if you want me to work Christmas Day, what's that going to look like? She goes, it's time and a half. Can you come in tonight? And I said, and she said, can you work more? If you work more, this is what I need. I said, what are you looking for a schedule? She goes, these are the days I'm looking for, 48 hours. I go, okay. So I broke it down. I'm like, you want me at this time every single day, 6 days a week. That's 48 hours. What are you paying me for a wage? Well, she puts me on salary. And I'm like, okay, but I need you to keep your word to me, okay? She says, okay. So I said, all right, I'll be in tonight. So I get into the restaurant tonight, guys. It was a total nightmare. I'm like, what did I get myself into? I got there at 7 because I said I just left church. And I also had to make sure I got my Christmas shopping done, guys. I only spent $50 of my personal money. The rest were like, you know, gift cards and everything that I had brought a few things on. It didn't cost me a lot for Christmas. I got creative. Didn't cost me really anything for Christmas. So, and that was tip money. So, you know, it really didn't cost me anything. So anyways, so I get in there and there is a line of people complaining at the door. And I'm like, oh no, people are waiting DoorDash for all their food, right? So I get in there and I'm there thinking, okay, I'll relieve this girl who has been here all day. Now I thought she was giving me, you know, I thought she was pulling my leg. She said I hadn't gotten paid for 3 paychecks. And I'm like, you're kidding. And she's like, no, I'm not. And I go, she goes, I'm not lying. And I go, I never said you're lying. You know, I'm thinking, why are you thinking I'm thinking you're lying? Do you have a bad conscience or something? So I wasn't sure if she's telling me the truth, right? And I'm thinking, why would someone get put up with not getting paid for 3 checks when you're getting paid bi-weekly? That's a month and a half, right? So anyways, I go in there and I'm like, we don't have this and we don't have that. And she goes, oh, wonderful. It's just a wonderful way to run a business, isn't it? So she was losing it by then. And she goes, why are you here? Her sister's supposed to be here. I go, I don't know. She called me in. She asked me to work. She goes, yeah, she's been lying to me, saying her sister would be here. Her sister never showed up. I go, well, she's been lying to me too about stuff. So it's not just me, guys. It's like 2 or 3 lies I caught her in, right? And she can't keep her word. It's like she's on drugs or something, this woman. And so we're all working really hard. This girl's working hard. These 2 cooks are working hard. And I'm like, where are the orders? Where are the tickets for these orders? And they're like, oh, the printer's not working. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So I had to go out into the restaurant, take pictures of the DoorDash orders on the phone, go back in the kitchen and tell the cooks what is needed. That's what I had to do tonight. And then on top of that, she left. And meanwhile, I've got a line of people in with just me, guys. Just me. I had 2 people sit down. I said, yep, sit where you want. And then I completely blanked out for a minute. I forgot about them. I'm like, I am so sorry. Let me get you menus. They were really cool about it. But I had a line at the door. I didn't know who had what, where, what the food on the line, where it was going. It was a mess. And so I said, I need help. I said, I need help. I go, where is the girl? I need help. They're like, oh, she's gone. And I'm like, what? And so they're like, if you need help, tell the owner. And I'm like, so then I saw her walk by. And I said, hey, I said, are you helping me? You know, we got a pile of people out the door. And she goes, no, I don't get paid for this. I'm off at 7. I don't get paid, so I'm not working. So I'm like, all right. So I'm running around. It's just me, a table of, this guy comes in. I said, I'll be with you in a minute, sir. So I'm running around. It takes me a minute to get to him. And he's like, we got 5. I'm like, oh, okay. Just go sit down. That's fine. So I bring them another menu. And they're like, we need another one. I'm like, this is all we have for menus. So they had to share a menu. I'm waiting on the other table. Checking on them. This guy's being very pushy, very arrogant, wanting my attention right away. I'm like, look, it's going to be a bit, guys. It's going to be a bit. I have a line over here. It's going to be a bit. So I'm waiting on everyone. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I go like this. All the tickets are coming in, and I'm like, oh my goodness. This is more than anybody can handle, guys, right? I mean, it was crazy. So I go like this, and then I'm ready to get to that table of 5, and the cook tells me he's out of meat. I'm like, what? He goes, we're out of beef, we're out of chicken, don't take no more people. I go, you're kidding me. I go, I have a table that's been waiting out there at 5. He goes, you do what you want, but we're not taking any more orders. So I go up to the table, and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. He goes, we're leaving. And I go, okay, fine. That's fine, because we're out of food now. That's fine. We're out of meat. We're out of chicken. We're out of beef. Go ahead. And I had customers walking out. I had DoorDashes that I'm like, okay, where is this order? It was crazy tonight. So then the cook shut the kitchen. He shut the restaurant down. And I had to finish up the DoorDashes. People are canceling. I'm handing them free drinks and stuff to, one guy waited probably 20 minutes. I'm like, this order didn't get picked up. Here you go. I hope this makes up for some of your time. He's like, luckily, yes, it does. Thank you. The other day, there were people who had awful service. I'm like, just don't worry about it. It's awful service. This has been awful, guys. So now to top it all off, to top this all off, right, with a nightmare of a night on Christmas Eve when people are waiting for food, Christmas tomorrow, they're expecting things. 2 days ago, I took an order from a lady, a huge order. She's like, I'll pay for that now. And I'm like, you don't have to pay for it now. You can wait until Christmas. She goes, either way. I go, if I were you, I would wait until Christmas Day. So she goes, okay. So tomorrow when she goes in, she isn't getting her Christmas stuff because they decided to close because they were out of meat. And I'm like, you're kidding me, like the busiest day. And not only that, but I'm in the kitchen and I'm closing. And I'm like, okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. And they're like, we're not open tomorrow. I go, what do you mean? Ruth asked me to work, right? They go, no, we're closed. I go, why? They go, because we didn't get paid. I go, what? They're like, the cooks are not getting paid. They have not been paid. I have not been paid for 3 checks. I'm like, you are kidding me. The cooks are not getting paid. She's like, no, they make more money than we do and they're not even getting paid. And I go, well, I got paid today. And woo, look out, right? I wasn't afraid, to be honest, because we all are frustrated with this place. And the girl goes, what? You got paid today? I go, yeah. She goes, when? I go, after I saw you today at the restaurant, I had to go chase my check down at a grocery store and she paid me. She goes, that little witch. And she gets on her phone and she's like, you gotta be kidding me. So she was not pulling my leg. She has not gotten paid, and boy was she ticked off. And the cooks, I mean, I get paid and the cooks don't get paid. I don't know what it is with that. So I had just accepted Christmas Day of work. I just accepted like 48 hours she asked me to work a week. I just accepted it, and I just accepted a monthly pay. And then I get a message, we're not open tomorrow. Then I get another message, tell me what your schedule is. I said, I already told you, this is what my schedule is. You asked me to work these hours, I will work them for you. And she said, okay, I'll check with my business partner. I said, oh, you already agreed to this. And then I said 48 hours a week. And she's like, oh, no overtime, because the money wasn't matching the overtime, the time and a half. So I said, okay, keep the salary amount the same, and I'll only work 40 hours. So guys, I already told her, you better keep your word to me. You better pay me. If you want me to work for you, you better pay me. And I figured this lady was going through a hard time and I would give her a chance. But after tonight, I don't know, guys. I'm like, where is she? Where is this woman? This is her restaurant. Where is she? She should be here. They're like, oh, she's probably just having fun Christmas Eve. Like, I cannot believe she does not care about this restaurant. And so customers were coming in. They're like, where's our food? Where's this? It was a circus, guys. So I already have another job coming and another job and everything. But I'm like, Melissa, you can use the money right now. So stick this out. She said sorry. She repented. Forgive her and move forward. But now, I don't know, guys. If she does not keep her word to me, I don't know. And if she, I'm like, why would someone accept not getting paid for 3 checks? Why would someone accept that? That is not okay, right? I'm mad about waiting a week. And so I had to tell her, Better Business Bureau is going to be notified, labor board if you don't pay me. So if this check bounces, guess what? Then we have the police involved. So I talked to the bank today and they're like, if it bounces, it's on you. I'm like, why is it on me, right? It's a check from an employee. And I'm like, oh, so I go after them. And they're like, yeah. So I don't know what's going on, guys, but you know, because I need work, I'm willing to do this right now. And she looks like she needs a hand. I'm willing to do this, but she actually, now I know what's going on. They're sinking and she wants to use me with my hours to save the restaurant. And I'm not even a business partner, guys. I'm not. So only for me would I work there so I can have the hours and the money, but this is something like they should be caring about. So I am exhausted, guys. I plan on sleeping in a little bit tomorrow for Christmas because I'm exhausted. But she keeps breaking her word to me. And these are awful values. Awful business. I've never seen a business run this way. And so, so this other job I have, he's like, this is what the values of this job I worked at. I wasn't happy there. I said, I'm taking my values somewhere else. And this other company I have, they have very good values. So it's important, guys. But man, it was really a circus tonight. And then to have to translate for me to the cooks of what is needed off of a DoorDash order was just absolutely double crazy. So, wow, what a Christmas Eve. I did have a lady tip me well, though. She's like, hey, this is for you. I know what you're going through right now. And she tipped me well, and that was like my son's birthday gift tomorrow. You know, it's his birthday tomorrow. I have a Christmas baby. I'm like, that worked out perfect. So even sometimes when things don't go well, they go awful, you know, sometimes they work out still for your benefit. So that's what I gotta say for tonight, guys. And if you're gonna run a business, have some systems down, guys, please. Thanks for joining me, guys.